Hello everyone, my name is Lego Man Cam, and today I'd like to talk to you about a problem that I've noticed with Lego that's been going on for a really long time now, but I don't think many people are actually addressing it. Firstly, this is not just another video complaining that Lego's prices are too high. This is something that's been brought up countless times by many other people, and I don't need to go back over what people have already said. Lego is expensive, it always has been expensive, and it always will be. What I want to talk about today is something pertaining particularly to what I'm calling the Lego exchange rate. I swear I remember Holly on Film making a video quite a while ago. I'll try and link it if I can find it, and she made a great video on the matter, but this was maybe a couple of years back now, and just recently I've been seeing this problem becoming even more egregiously bad. Also, just quickly, this is my first video ever on this channel, so please like the video to help this video get sent out to as many people as possible. Anyway, let me explain what I'm talking about. So I live in Australia, which uses the currency AUD, or the Australian dollar. So when Lego sets first get leaked or first shown to the public, their prices are usually revealed in USD, United States dollars. Now, this is pretty self-explanatory, but these two currencies are not worth the same thing. In fact, one United States dollar is equal in value to 1.5 or 1.5 Australian dollars. Therefore, let's take a look at a brand new set that's recently come out to see how this exchange rate works. From the Ninjago line, we've got Jay's Mech Battle Pack. This set comes in at $10 USD, and here in Australia, it's $15 AUD. This shows the exchange rate perfectly. We can see, was $10, now $15. So we can use a calculation of multiplying the USD price by 1.5 to come to our AUD prices. So now, let's take a look at a Star Wars set. I'll choose the Mandalorian Fang Fighter versus TIE Interceptor. This gives us a nice easy comparison since it's at a flat 100 USD, so it's easier to multiply. So if we take the 100 US dollars, multiply that by 1.5, it comes to $150. Therefore, the set should be 150 Australian dollars. However, this is not the case. It's actually 160 Australian dollars, making it a 1.6 times comparison rate rather than 1.5. To be honest, I can excuse this. If you didn't know, Australia is in the middle of absolutely nowhere, and we don't have any Lego factories here, or anywhere that you don't need a giant shipping boat to get to us. So I can understand this, and it's pretty acceptable for me. I'm used to generally everything being a little bit more expensive here in Australia, whether that be phones, video games, or other things. But then again, things like minimum wage here are also higher. Food and hospitality workers don't rely on tips and things like that, so just different cultural differences mean that probably our things are maybe a little bit more expensive than in the US. But now I want to take a look at another set. This is the R2-D2, releasing March 1st with a special 25th anniversary Darth Malak figure. This set comes in again at $100 US with 1,050 pieces, so it gives us a nice easy comparison to be able to do to the Mandalorian Fang Fighter. Using our calculations we had before, if it's either a 1.5 or 1.6 times conversion rate, it should come out as 150 or 160 Australian dollars. However, the set is actually 200 Australian dollars, which is literally double the US dollar value. So if we look at this comparatively, the Fang Fighter and R2-D2 are both $100 in the US, but over here in Australia, the R2-D2 an extra $40 on top of what the Fang Fighter and TIE Interceptor is. If we kind of look at why this might be the case, I'm assuming that probably Lego has different executives working for the company, analysing markets across the world, seeing what sells here in Australia compared to what sells over in the US. Now let's look at another set. The 4+ Kai's Source Dragon, releasing in March this year, which comes in at a whopping $38 in the US. Let's quickly use one of our equations here to work this out. If we multiply the 38 by 1.5 to find the exact price that it should be, without any of these other outside interferences, the set should come to about 57 Australian dollars, which we can just round up to 60. Well, in actual fact, this set is 40 Australian dollars. Yes, that's right. The set is actually cheaper here in Australia than it is in the US. So we've looked at two Star Wars sets and two Ninjago sets, with the two Ninjago sets being much cheaper than the two Star Wars ones. So maybe it's just the themes. Are different licensing costs more over here in Australia than perhaps they are in the US? Well, let's take a look at Kai's Elemental Fire Mech, a $30 US set which comes in at $60 Australian, the exact same 2 times rate as the R2-D2 set. So we've looked at Star Wars and Ninjago, now let's take a look at another theme, Lego City, the brand new burger truck, a really awesome looking set by the way, which is $20 USD and $30 Australian. A perfect 1.5 times conversion rate, exactly the same price following the currency conversion. But now let's take a look at Prison Island, another really cool set. $100 USD, but 200 AUD. Again, that 2 times rate, the same as the R2-D2 and the same as Kai's Fire Mech. So what can we do here? This is obviously something that's been going on for a really long time, and obviously I just thought it would be kind of fun and interesting to let more people know about this around the world. So where do we go from here? As I said, this is obviously something completely out of our control and our comprehension. What I would love to see is some sort of transparency around this. I feel like it's really important as us consumers to understand why something is priced the way it is, so that we can make really informed decisions about what we're buying. We've looked at both licensed and non-licensed themes, both action and your more basic city themes, and found similarities and differences in both. So this is a problem that affects really all LEGO themes. Now I do have a part 2 to this video where I'm going to look deeper into this revelation and show the rest of the world exactly what buying LEGO is like here in Australia. We have different stores such as Kmart and Target, which actually price sets completely differently to their RRPs. But with that being said, I want to say thank you for watching this first video, and let me know in the comments below what country you're from and what is buying LEGO like over there. It would also mean a lot if you could please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so that we can spread this video far and get lots of people talking about this really interesting oddity.